Okay, so if you've never been a barista before, you might see a bunch of different kinds of coffees on the menu and you have no idea what they are. So let's start at the beginning. This is a double shot of espresso. You take that double shot, you pour it into a tiny ceramic mug, you get an espresso. It's pretty easy. Take that one next and you pour it into a smaller 4-ounce cup. You'll get your 2 ounces of espresso. You pour in 2 more ounces of steamed milk. Once you finish that, you get a cortado. This is my favorite. You get to taste the coffee the most. It's a little bit stronger than, let's say, a latte. Next, you get a taller glass. This one will be about 6 to 8 ounces. You pour that. Let's hope it doesn't spill. And it spilled a little. And you finish that with a little bit more steamed milk on top. And you're going to get what's called a flat white or a Gibraltar, since it's in a glass cup. Most shops in the US, you're not really going to see a Gibraltar or a flat white. If you do go to Starbucks and you see flat white, it's just a latte with whole milk. That's the only difference. Now you take that same flat white and you pour it into a larger cup, and you can see the difference here. And you finish that off with steamed milk. That is going to be your latte. So if you're ever wondering why your coffee is super milky, it's probably because you're ordering a latte when you really want something like a flat white. Now, you may be wondering, what about a cappuccino? So we're going to take another 2-ounce shot of espresso, pour that back into an espresso cup. And if you ever go somewhere and you see a macchiato and you get something like this is why. You're going to take a couple scoops of foam and you're going to scoop that right on top of your espresso, and you get your standard traditional macchiato. Now, if you take that macchiato and add it to your cortado or Gibraltar cup and you add 2 more ounces of steamed foam, you're going to get a traditional cappuccino. Now, some places only call it a cappuccino because it's smaller. That's how it should be made traditionally. It should have a lot of foam. However, if you want something that's smaller and more strong, but you don't want all this foam, just go and ask for a wet cappuccino. That'll get you something a little bit shorter and stronger. Finally, you take another double shot of espresso, add it to hot water. Now you've got an Americano. Hopefully that helps you know what kind of drink you want to get at a coffee shop and clears up all the confusion. I've got an ebook that'll show you how to make all these drinks at home, give you all the recipes, and even some syrups as well. So if you comment coffee below, I'll send that to you for free. Can't wait for you to read it. I got some extra coffee if anybody wants some.